Tell a little bit of people get in here real quick. Just a little test run. One more time, a little live test run. Man, man, we had a dope little live today. I very appreciate everybody for tuning in to TikTok live. So, gotta bring this shit down. Yeah, man, we had a dope live. Had to explain everything to people. You know what I'm saying? 1898 is an important year. It's a dope year. Um, it literally explains what happened. Um, our folks got disenfranchised, dog. Uh, you had to be a franchise to begin with, so you got disenfranchised. I mean, we had everything too, the land and everything. So when a lot of us are saying that, we American Indians and everything like that, like it ain't pseudo. We not lying. The proof is in the facts. It's in the documents. It's in the records and everything. 1898. There's newspapers called Negro Rule, billions in the United States Corporation, and not to mention that the United States Corporation was the first melanated owned corporation. What a lot of people don't understand, that's the whole franchise right there. And a lot of folks didn't want to work for us. So they staged a coup to overthrow us and disenfranchise us. After they overthrew us, they created laws and bills and started altering and redoing what was already put into play that we had, what I'm saying, laid down and stuff like that. But census records is very important, knowing who your family is, where you came from. It's the legal documentation of your family. You understand me? A lot of us that's from the South and just part of what they call the 13 colonies, a lot of us are those disenfranchised children and those reclassified American Indians that went down in history. And all you got to do is just follow the timeline. You know, history is wide and complex because it deals with actual physical history. It deals with psychology. It deals with the MK Ultra. It deals with everything that went on. Like all of this happened. Anglo-Saxons Club of America, the Tavistock Institute of Social Engineering. Um, you know, the 14th Amendment getting slid in there, and just everything like that. And words and spells. So you got to know your etymology, and you got to know what books and everything to read. But census record is the first and foremost. You got to you gotta talk to the elders, the oldest person in your family. Get names, history, birthdays, death records, occupations if you can, place of birth, marriage, all those type of things. Just sit down, get the information, really understand the family, and then a lot of us go to ancestry.com or National Archives, and we start building a family tree. Is what you would do on ancestry.com and everything else, and you just sort through the census record, find the matches, follow the hints, and you're gonna stumble across a whole lot of things. Um, your individual family records alone disproves the transatlantic slave trade and the out of Africa theory. This is why a lot of folks go so hard trying to debunk us and other people who be just bringing you information in books and letting you know what's inside those records and that you know about 1898. You know, 1898, you got overthrown by the Democrats. The Democrats is the same people that melanated people are voting for. These are the same people that disenfranchised you. And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But Lyndon B. Johnson said that he'll have the melanated people voting Democrat for the next 100 years. These are the people that disenfranchised you. You was the Republican, and for the Republican in which it stands, you were the Republican. This was your land, your corporation, your matrix. You was the capitalist. You was everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So history is not what it is, and it's not what's being told. Um, so the Democrats overthrew you in 1898, and when they overthrew you, they a part of them became the Republicans. So now you got two heads of the same coin going on. So it really don't matter who you vote for nowadays. They're the same people. Um, so they overthrew you. They took your citizenship. They took your voting rights. They disenfranchised you, oppressed you, suppressed you, history and everything like that. Then they start experimenting on you. You know, they start experimenting on you. MK Ultra, Tuskegee experiments, and everything else that's underneath the sun. They start doing that to you, probing you and sterilizing the women and just all type of stuff. So 1898 is very important. You ain't gotta go all the way to 14 and 1500s, not unless you want to, but you ain't even gotta go that far. You could just go to 1898 and do your census record and find out that we are those disenfranchised children of those disenfranchised farmers. We had 100 million acres of land and they stole it. Like literally, they stole it. They killed. They lynched. They burned. They fed our kids to alligators. They flooded Oscarville, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? They bombed Tulsa. They did what they did in Seneca Village in New York, and they just really destroyed our towns, our neighborhoods, our libraries, our public schools, and just everything that came with it. So I didn't want to jump on live too much. I just want to jump on this YouTube live one time just to get back in it because we're gonna be doing a lot more lives on here in the future and everything like that. So with that being said, I'm about to get ready to hop off. I'm about to get ready to hop off. I gotta edit this video from the TikTok live, and then I'm gonna upload it on here for everybody else. And I guess a couple of books because a lot of people ask me for some books, some beginner books. I like this one right here, which is the 100 Amazing Facts of the Negro. That's pretty dope. You know, you got ancient Black Hebrews. That's pretty dope. Indian Givers. That's dope too. You got also the Miseducation of the Negro. That's a good introductory beginner book. You know, got the Jewish and Negro. That's a good introductory book. War the Slaves is cool, and the Apocrypha, King James version. A lot of that's cool. You know, get your book game up. There's got plenty more coming too. So, just good introductory beginner books for a lot of folks. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and just hop off here. Go ahead and edit the video, upload it for everybody, and I hope y'all enjoy it. I just want to come on here and just let y'all know, just get a little announcement that we're gonna be doing more lives on here. Research and study 1898. Do your census record. Really did. Talk to the elders of your family. Get the names, dates, birthdays, marriage license, just all the information. Really get your investigation CIA shit on. You know, and dig in your family. 78% of us Southerners are Gullah Geechee, and 38% of us have Irish ancestry as well. They cannot put you in a box. You are an American Indian that's mixed with a little bit of Irish and Moors. So take that, do what you want to do. Not everybody, but a lot of us, but for the most part, we are American Indian. 90% gold is still pure gold, and it's still valuable. So it don't even matter if you mix. You still got ties to this land. So with that being said, I'm about to go ahead and hop off. Be easy.